peptide treatment.
That's amazing. Are you going to get more of this? Because right now we only have a few more than 1,000 bottles total. I don't know if we can add more to our quantities or not. I would encourage you to order yours tonight because this is a weekend special price.
I'm not sure. We haven't aired this. And as you can see, the 2,700, that's just normal. That's because of hsn.com.
Right.
Yeah.
People surf away. When Andrew visits, people know you get special pricing. Everything's free shipping, of course, but you get special pricing, extra flex pays. So we kind of wait for the visits to really stock up on our favorite things. So you're right. This is the first airing. Already 2,700 have been spoken for. We have a few more than 1,000 of these available in stock, ready to go. So pick the size you want and either restock it or get started on it for the first time. I think you're going to be really excited with the results of this one. And the best part, again, you're getting a product that is made to the absolute highest possible standards for glucosamine chondroitin. Listen to me, for the marine collagen. I love it. Okay, more monthly specials available. So that's a weekend special.
Right.
But now we have a monthly special for you on another ever popular product called turmeric. You read a lot about turmeric these days, don't you? Well, it's sort of like, you know, it's just getting a lot of really good buzz, really positive
buzz. Good buzz, good press. If you looked at my World Health product from 25 years ago, you would have found standardized turmeric in that product.
I'm sure.
So just like so many of my products, because they're all based upon the science, turmeric was something we've always focused on. It was something that putting turmeric in a product isn't how you create a great turmeric product. You have to focus on how it's put in the product, because the best standardized turmeric doesn't really get you a great turmeric delivery in your body. So you have to complex it with fat. That's what we do. And there's all sorts of different mechanisms for delivering turmeric. Some turmeric products, they add a black pepper spice to it, I think because it has some irritating role or something that enhances absorption. I'd rather take advantage of the mechanism that's been used for centuries or for thousands of years in Asia for getting benefits from turmeric, and that's complexing it with fat. When you cook with turmeric, that turmeric is really absorbable. Why? Because when you cook, it complexes with fat, which essentially activates it. So that's exactly what we do, but we complex it with a very special phospholipid, lipid being fat, a special phospholipid called phosphatidylcholine, which phosphatidylcholine is the principal phospholipid in our liver and our brain, which is one of the target areas for turmeric in our body. In addition, of course, turmeric is viewed as a perfect soothing botanical for our joints. That's why most people, that's why we're talking about it today. That's why it's a monthly special today. Like marine collagen, it goes well with our glucosamine chondroitin.
We have it in a choice of a 30, a 60, a 120, or a 240 cap size. So you can get the largest stock up today, or you can do a try me size if you want to give it a try for the first time. You can absolutely go for it. You want to share with a loved one. A lot of times if you have a special loved one that you'd like to give them a chance to try a new product, that's where the try me's come into place, of course. Free shipping and handling on everything. Here's your savings. You can see big $50 off if you're going with the largest, the 240, $25.15 or $6 off, again, depending on the size that you're ordering. This is a January special, so this is a special we've been running for the month. Close to 10,000 have been spoken for. We do have a couple thousand left. We have a few left in each of the sizes. So this is the perfect night if you're not taking turmeric yet. Perfect time to stock up on turmeric. And if you are going to take turmeric, you want to be taking Andrew Lessman's turmeric, because it truly is the absolute finest quality. And that is, we say that across the board, but it is just so very true. So you get to maximize your benefits. That's why these products work, because there's no better turmeric product available on the market. So if you'd like to try it tonight, perfect time to do it. And the bottom line is we're not getting, even if you get a little bit of curcumin, if you get a little bit of turmeric in your diet, you're not getting it standardized to this amount to be able to get the kind of benefits you're getting by taking this product.
Well, the key is you can find now, we've always had the highest standardization of turmeric. The standardization means what is the level of the beneficial curcuminoids, the various distribution of those curcuminoids in the product. Ours is 95% with the best balance we could find. But that's not enough. That's not sufficient. You also need to make sure that you then complex it with fat, or those curcuminoids, as high as they might be, you're not going to be able to absorb and benefit from them. So that's the issue with turmeric. It's a two-step process. You have to identify the best standardization, and then you have to identify how to deliver that standardization most effectively. And turmeric is something I take every day. I view it as it's one of the, and it's something that Muriel now cooks with all the time. I was talking about this earlier, that paprika is one of those spices you could use that gives great color, but it's not too spicy for people who don't like a lot of spice. We sort of have now replaced paprika with turmeric, because even when we did our Christmas turkey, we put turmeric on the outside of the turkey. It was sort of interesting. And it doesn't really it doesn't have a strong pungent flavor, so it's actually sort of fun to start putting turmeric. If Muriel sautés asparagus or something, she'll put some turmeric in there.
No kidding.
I was saying the other day, she makes an egg white frittata, which is in one of her cookbooks. The egg white frittata, and she puts turmeric in it. It doesn't really change the flavor or anything, but it makes it a little yellow, so people don't think it's egg white. They actually think it's egg yellow.
Oh, how interesting.
So turmeric is a wonderful thing to start using in your kitchen, and it's an incredible supplement to take whether you're doing a liver cleanse this time of year, whether you want to support healthy brain function, or whether you really want to have a soothing ingredient for your joints. Glucosamine, chondroitin, marine collagen, those are structural for your joint in terms of the normal repair process and maintenance process. Turmeric is a soothing ingredient for our joints.
It is, and guess what? We have it for you at extra special pricing for this show, and it goes till the end of the month. So this is, if you're ordering it now, excellent. You know, when you're thinking about it, I always like to put all my orders in at once. So if this is something that's been on your list or on your mind to stock up on your turmeric, there are so many amazing health benefits to taking turmeric. You know, if you read a little bit about it, you will see that. You can't pick up a health journal today if you love to read kind of magazines that are health oriented. Everybody talks about turmeric now. It's something that people really do understand the health benefits, and the bottom line is you're buying the finest turmeric product available today. So it's the perfect night to stock up and order yours. But we have a lot to talk about. This is a little bit of a variety hour this hour, so we're gonna move through as many goodies as we can. So come on over. Thank you for your calls on turmeric. But we're gonna head over, because coming up next, we are going to show you another favorite of many, and this is immune factors. If ever there's a time of year, you watch the news, it's almost scary, right? When they talk about, you know, the bugs going around and things, and not that this can guarantee that you're not gonna catch a bug, but the truth is if you keep your immune system boosted, you have a better fighting chance, that's for sure.
We need to be well rested, eating healthy, hydrated well.
Wash our hands.
We have to be conscious of who and what we're coming in contact with. And really the only thing we can count on, I mean, there's absolutely, despite what people say, there's no dietary supplement or dietary supplement, nutritional supplement component that's going to prevent a cold or prevent the flu. The only way they could possibly help and support you is by their impact on your immune system. Our immune system, that's all we really have got going for us. In fact, if we can, we should put the graphic for our ultimate friendly flora on the bottom there, because probiotics friendly flora are another part of our immune system, because the barrier properties of our mouth, our nose, the barrier properties, that's the critical role that our probiotics friendly flora plays in terms of our health. But our immune factors product, this is a product, I think it might actually have the highest of our popular products. Some of the small products might have very high reviews. They might have, say, I think our mint green tea might be 4.9 stars in almost all 5-star reviews. 4.8 stars. I mean, it's remarkable when you look at the, especially there's a lot of reviews. There's 442 reviews, 393 of them.
Wow. Almost
90% of them are 5-star reviews.
That's amazing.
So it's a product that, and this is another product. Our first immune system product back 39 years ago was vitamin C. And then we started adding B vitamins because they were also important for immune system function. Then there was science, because even though there was good traditional information on echinacea and golden seal and things like astragalus, there wasn't specific science. But as science started being published validating the benefits of things like echinacea and golden seal and a mushroom complex and astragalus, that's when we started adding those ingredients. So this is a product that also has evolved over 30+ years. And it's a product that, if you read the reviews, it's a very simple task to nutritionally support the immune system. It's a more difficult task for us to make the right decisions to support that immune system, and that's the key, especially this time of year and every year. It's up to us, because invariably for me, if something catches up with me, I can directly know what I did, whether I was traveling, and especially going to Europe. Muriel's from France. Going to Europe with 9 hours of jet lag between us, your sleep gets disrupted, and that's, for me, the big difference in my life. When my immune system gets run down, it's when I'm not getting adequate sleep. So that's something that we should all try to target.
Absolutely. I'm going to show you, and again, if you have a minute, go read the reviews. With a 4.8 average out of Perfect 5, people love this product, and I think one of the great things about this product, it's such an incredible bargain. It's such a great value, because if you go to a health food store and you price separate golden seal and echinacea and astragalus and mushroom complex, you start pricing out what, because they sell them individually as ingredients. This is all in one. That's the beauty. It's all in one capsule, easy to swallow, and Andrea has us covered. So let me show you what the choices are. You can do a 30, a 60, a 180, a 360. Here's the regular HSN pricing. Here's our special pricing for today. This is fantastic. Weekend special pricing, guys. $50 off, $25, $10, and $5 to get that 360 cap home. Some people only take this certain times a year. Some people take it every single day. That's going to be up to you. I find myself, I keep this on hand. I don't take it every single day, but I do take it when I feel, like you said, if I'm feeling a little run down, lack of sleep, I'm going to be traveling, that's when I really think, okay, I've got to really focus on my immune system and try to keep it boosted as well as I can.
You know, when I'm going to be with large groups or things like that, there are certain times, this is a product that I do not take every day, but I take it as, just as you were saying, I've identified the moments and the things that I do that when I need to support my immune system, and that's the role this product plays. And I think part of the reason it has such exceptional reviews is because, unlike other products like this, we don't give unreasonable expectations. We don't tell someone that there's some product that's going to cure, prevent, or treat the common cold or flu or anything like that. I wish there were, but there isn't. And it's just, even when they talk about the flu vaccine and things like that, it's just, even that, the science on that is fascinating. I'm often asked to write a blog post about flu vaccine and my thoughts on flu vaccine, and maybe we'll save that for next year, because my thoughts are quite complex on that, and probably what you don't expect. But again, we have to follow our doctor's advice. We have to remain, during this time of year, we have to remain attentive to the needs of our body in terms of what we eat, being well hydrated, getting plenty of sleep, and then we have the best chance. And this simply gives just the science in terms of supporting our immune system. And that's all you could do. And just hope that by doing all of that, you have a lesser likelihood of falling ill.
That's it. That's it. And I think we all feel that way. We always like working at HSN. It's like a family. And, you know, we share microphones. You know, so we all, if one person gets sick, we're like, okay, here we go. And we all have to be really extra careful. And if you work in an office environment or an environment where, you know, you're all in close quarters, you're breathing the same air, you're sharing the same, you know, pens, paper, utensils, desks, all of that stuff, telephones, all of that stuff. So as you said, there's no guarantees here, but it certainly does make sense that if we do our best to try to keep our immune system functioning at an optimal level where we're giving it what it needs, and that's the beauty of this. When you read what's in this, the vitamin C, that's non-acidic vitamin C, the B complex, niacin, pantothenic acid. I mean, this is an unbelievable product.
No, our special form of B12, and then even the botanicals on this little chart in front of me, that each botanical is treated as though it was the only ingredient in the formula. You know, the standardization of echinacea, so it's 50% purpurea, the 50% angustifolia, and then the standardization also of the golden seal, 5% alkaloids, our proprietary organic mushroom blend, which we've changed several times as we improve that. So it's shiitake, reishi, and maitake mushrooms, 23% polysaccharides, and then our standardized astragalus. In fact, many people have been asking for a separate astragalus product, which I think we'll start making one in the future, because it's an adaptogenic herb that has become extremely popular, sort of like turmeric has become popular.
Great.
And we've had astragalus in this product for probably at least a dozen years, and it's just something that now is being discovered.
There it is. So again, if you have a second, read a couple of the reviews on this. If you're on the line, hold on. If you're ordering on hsn.com, thank you so much. But we have more to talk about. We are in a little mini variety show here, so we're going to keep on moving along. And coming up now, there's a method to Andrew's madness. He's hungry.
You can talk. I'll eat for a little while.
We are going to
I'm
talk
starving.
about the cookbook. And if you have not yet tried the wonderful cookbooks, this is Andrew's Soups and Veggie Cookbook Bundle.
Muriel's.
Yeah, it's Andrew and Muriel's cookbook bundle. So you're getting 2 cookbooks today. The recipes are absolutely delicious. Muriel is a wonderful chef. So that's the beauty of this. You're eating super duper duper healthy food, and yet you don't feel like you're on a diet when you're eating this food. It's just absolutely delicious. And you can see we're offering, you can do the soup cookbook, the veggie cookbook, or the bundle for only $9.90. Wow, what a bargain.
Well, what I decided a while ago is that our books are kind of like our video content. It's intended to help you be healthier. So despite the fact that these books are, especially the veggie cookbook, are extensive, we wanted to make them as affordable as possible. I'm salivating because I was just eating the turkey chili.
What is this that I'm about to try?
That's I think the turkey kale burger.
Oh.
So what's nice is you make a turkey burger, and there's an abundance of kale in there that the kale tastes great. So for someone who doesn't normally eat kale, it's a way to get a delicious vegetable. And there's
wonderful.
a kale salad next to it, and then the chicken salad that I love at home. But this is how we eat at home, and to the extent just the soup cookbook alone. I have soups in our refrigerator all the time. We put them in the little 8-ounce bowls. I probably have probably have a half a dozen of them every day. The typical soup is about 60 or 70, 80 calories per little cup, those little 8-ounce cups of a bowl. And so for me, it's an opportunity to just transform how you eat. It makes it very easy for me to eat healthy at home. The asparagus soup is unbelievable. Asparagus is one of the healthiest vegetables you could ever contemplate eating. I love this soup. It has a little bit of chicken in it. All of the soups are incredible. The turkey chili is incredible. You could remove the turkey from that soup or the chicken from the asparagus soup and make it vegan with no problems at all if you chose to. But in these cookbooks really are truly opportunities to transform the way you eat. Muriel might be a cordon bleu trained chef, but she's a healthy person that likes to do things rapidly in the kitchen. So these are all easy to do, low in calories. Every recipe has complete pictures, easy to follow instructions, and full nutrition facts.
Oh, I love the way you've written this book. There's pictures, it's step by step. It's so easy. I personally like a binder like this where it will fold over, so it's really easy to follow. It's really easy to use. And again, there are tons of wonderful, wonderful recipes in these cookbooks. If you can do it, it's $10 for the bundle.
When we introduced these, basically now the 2 books are twice the original shipping charge when we introduced the book. So it's a way to get 2 books very affordably. And these are books that hopefully will transform the way you eat. If you find just 3 or 4 soups that you love, and you make those soups, you could take them to work. You just get those little glass bowls. You could even use plastic bowls, but I wouldn't put the plastic in the microwave. You want to heat it in something other than plastic. But whether it's the salads, whether it's the soups, it's transformed how I eat. It's easy to eat healthy. It's delicious to eat healthy. You just need a little bit of a roadmap. And that's what these cookbooks provide, and they're designed to be as affordable as possible, so you have access to the kind of information that you normally wouldn't have.
Oh,
so,
if you like soups, I mean, if you like soup, we love soup. We try to do a soup a week at our house, Carlos and I. It's one of our favorite things.
Muriel makes most of these soups in 10 or 15 minutes.
That's great.
And even with the veggie cookbook, I think there's over 40 recipes in the veggie cookbook, and everything has full pictures, instructions, as I said, the nutrition facts, a full shopping list. So I think, and Muriel should be proud if she were here.
Oh, for sure.
Of the cookbooks, because they're all exceptionally well reviewed. And these are just cookbooks that, if you can try them and try a few recipes, I think you'll find they're incredibly easy to do, and they're an opportunity to lose weight. I mean, there's no better way to lose weight than changing what you eat. It is the best way, and this is an easy opportunity to do so.
I don't know if we have more of this. Do you have more of these? Because right now, with everybody ordering, there's 1,200. That's total.
Well, I think
individual and bundled.
That's probably all we have right now.
Okay, so I would order if you'd like yours. You can get either one, or do the bundle for $10, $9.90. And again, it's one more way to get your new year off to a great start. The food is delicious. That's the key. That is so good. It's so amazing. Good. That little patty, I'm so making those. Because I'm that person, I try to eat kale, and then I know I don't love kale, but there's kale in that. It's delicious. Absolutely awesome. Oh my gosh. And these soups, I can't wait to try more of the soups. So if you would like to order yours, do it tonight before these sell out. Now with everybody ordering, there's not even 1,000 of these left.
And as I often say, and it's surprising coming from a guy who for 39 years has been making vitamins, that even the best vitamins in the world, and I could tell you objectively why I think mine are the best, they are a distant second to what you eat, to your diet in terms of your health. I would rather have someone eat moderately healthy and give up all their vitamins. So your diet is really the keys to the kingdom with your good health. And unfortunately, for most of us, we eat poorly, so supplements become absolutely critical and essential. I would love it if we could adopt some better eating habits. And Muriel, as a cordon bleu trained chef, she knows how to make things taste delicious. She knows how to make things easy. And she's really succeeded with these books.
Absolutely. We'll let you know if those sell out. Thank you, everybody. But as you may know, we have a star of the day every day that kicks off at midnight Eastern time. Today, we have two Today Specials from Andrew Lessman, and we're about to give you your last chance. Final look at our today's special. We'll start off with circulation and vein support. We also have the glucosamine and chondroitin, and it is your final last look, last chance. So we'll get you the full lowdown. If you're just stopping in tonight, if you've been out and about on a Sunday, if you had a busy Sunday, you haven't had a chance to turn on the TV yet, and you're seeing this for the first time, I'm glad you're stopping by. If you were watching football or doing something else and you're just checking out what we're up to, this is the star of the day. This is our today's special. It is one of Andrew Lessman's top selling products. It's one of his top reorder products and one of his top reviewed products. There are thousands of perfect 5-star reviews on the circulation and vein support. I'm going to show you what the choices are. As we said, this is it. We are down the home stretch here, so this is your last final chance. We have the 60, the 180, the 360, or the 750. Note, the 750 is not a size we normally carry, so that's only for the today's special, so that will be going away. And if you'd like to get more than one 750, or you want to pick up the largest bottle of the glucosamine chondroitin, we'll take another $10 off the price of each additional bottle. So the 750 right now is $129.90. The price will be going up to $249.90, except that remember, we don't normally carry this size anyway. But you're saving $120, which at $129.90, that is the price for normally 360 capsules. So that's why most of us are ordering here. We're getting the big one because it is unequivocally the biggest savings. And the key to this, of course, are just the health benefits. If you have a minute to go read the reviews, do it. You get this home after your first flex payment. We take our price, we divide that into monthly payments. So the flex payment for the largest, the 750, is about $26 a month. You spend your first $26 with free shipping and handling. That's all we charge you today. We charge you the first flex payment. Get it home and start taking it. Give it a couple weeks, see what you think. See the kind of results you're experiencing. See how your legs feel, how your ankles and calves look and feel. And then you can make your final decision on this after that first flex payment. If you decide to return it, no problem. We credit your account, your flex pay. It's simple. And then just return the unused portion, no questions asked. But we are confident you're going to love this product. When you read, again, the impassioned reviews, people aren't just giving it a 5-star and saying, gee, thumbs up. They are just passionate about sharing their personal stories, their personal experience. And I think it's just what Andrew said, when you find something that delivers life-changing results. And, you know,
Unexpectedly.
Unexpectedly, exactly. Yeah. You know, you kind of, it's a wing and a prayer. You're going to give it a shot, hope for the best, see what happens. And then people are just flabbergasted that they're getting the kind of results that you get from this product. And it's not, you know, and it's by design. I mean, this product has ingredients that are going to get you results. You know, we were over in Europe, you'd have to go to a doctor to have these ingredients prescribed, right? That Diasmin, you have to get a prescription in order to take Diasmin if you're over in Europe.
And it's not that it's a drug, it's just regulated differently over there. It's a natural ingredient. It's not behaving like a drug. All it is doing is naturally supporting the tone blood vessels, and the blood vessels in our legs are just challenged. It's just returning those healthy characteristics of venous tone, the tone of our veins, of venous capacitance, how fluid goes through our veins. Also, permeability, how fluid seeps out. If too much fluid seeps out of our veins and our capillaries, our tissues swell. And that's a normal description of what happens as we get older. We stand too much, we sit too much. It's just the fact that, unfortunately, most of us are either overweight or obese. I think right now the statistics are more than 40% of Americans are obese, and about 75% total are overweight or obese. That challenges our circulation. So you were talking about reviews, so I grabbed some reviews.
Great.
The reviews truly are incredible. This is nothing but the truth. By the way, we don't edit these. And where there's capital letters, those are the letters that the person who wrote the review, that's what you used.
Nothing but the truth.
I sit all day long, and even though I try to get up and move around, sometimes I just wasn't able to. My legs by the end of the day felt like two big pieces of dead wood. I started taking only 1 capsule per day, and in 3 days, I felt a difference.
Wow.
I have been taking them for 6 days now, and I feel like a new person. Thanks, Andrew. I'm so happy I tried them. Again, 1 capsule a day could work, but I recommend 2. I really recommend 2.
I take 2 a day.
The difference in my veins is extraordinary. I wish I had taken pictures before I started taking this, but the size of my veins has shrunk and I'm loving it. I have not had twinges of discomfort in my legs since starting this. I wish I had bought the largest bottle. Well, today you get a size that's only available once a year.
That's right.
And the best price of the year.
And that lasts for a year.
Yes, yes.
Yep.
So awesome. A little bit more than a year, in fact.
Yeah.
Awesome. I really love this circulation vein support. I was having trouble with my legs and veins. I remembered that my sister told me she had taken this for many years. Her legs are wonderful with no signs of any vein problem or any varicose veins popping out like I have. So I decided that I needed to order some of these, and they have done wonders. I am on my 2nd bottle and will continue to take them. Outstanding product. I bought this product due to positive reviews, but I had no idea it would work as well as it has. My legs hurt so badly at night that I could not sleep. We read that often.
Yep.
My feet were swelling also. This product is amazing. No more discomfort in my legs and feet, and the veins in my legs that were protruding are not anymore. You will see results in a short time. Also, I will never be without this product.
Excellent.
And it seems that's what you see over and over.
That's
Don't
right.
stop making it. I'll never be without this. Not a day without it. It works so well. I wrote a review a couple of years ago saying that my varicose veins were shrinking and spider veins disappearing after taking this product for 2 to 3 months. My legs look even better now, and I'm assuming the benefits are for all veins and not just legs. Yes.
Yes.
Our veins throughout our body, we just notice it in our legs because they're the most challenged. Awesome. I have suffered with swelling feet and legs for several years. I've only been taking these a few weeks, but wow at the difference. I could feel the difference after the first day. I still have some swelling, but the discomfort is gone. I'm so thankful that I found this product. Just a couple more. Good results, and these are so well written. I ordered this for my daughter, who has spider and varicose veins in her legs. She started taking this product hoping for the best. After about 3 weeks of taking it, she started noticing a decrease in the leg discomfort, discoloration, and varicose veins getting less noticeable. She is very pleased with the results and will continue to take it. Thank you, Andrew, for all of your wonderful products.
Awesome.
Saw improvement. I tried these a few months ago, and they seemed to help. But when I ran out and didn't reorder right away was when I noticed just how much they were helping the appearance of larger veins.
That's right.
Also, my legs don't ache when taking this. It's definitely worth a try. Love this product. This is one of many ProCaps vitamins I take on a daily basis. I'm 64 and have a few varicose veins in my left leg. If I miss a day or two of taking these, my legs will just throb and I will not get any sleep. I also take Andrew's nighttime, and that works great too. And from Connie in New York, and it's interesting. I've noticed it myself when I bicycle a lot, and before I had taken this product, at night after I would bicycle, go on a long ride, a 5, 6, 7 hour or longer ride on my bike, your legs just still feel like you're on the bike. They're throbbing, they're vibrating, they're still alive. And perhaps during the day when you walk around, you're sitting around, yeah, that might be a little uncomfortable, but it's okay. You tolerate it, you don't notice it, things are going on. When you lay down in bed, those same sensations become a distraction from being able to go to sleep. And you read that over and over and over again, that it's the experience of whatever's going on with our aging circulation, our legs, those normal changes that become challenging when we go to sleep.
Yep. When you heard those reviews, over 2,000 like that, over 2,000 perfect 5-star reviews. Women and men alike love this product, take it religiously, and are seeing results. It is one of Andrew's top reorder products. Nobody's reordering anything if it isn't delivering great results. So this is a product that you will see. You're hearing that. Your legs look differently. It does make sense. If the veins and capillaries in your legs are more toned, and this goes to helping to tone those delicate veins and capillaries in our leg. Of course, it supports our entire circulatory system. So it supports all of the veins in our entire body. However, the lower extremity is very taxed. And that is just the way it is. When we stand a lot, when we sit a lot, the lower part of our body really has, has the most challenges. So it's a way for us to do something wonderful for our legs, for our feet, for our ankles, for our calves. And it's so easy and it's fun because it really works. So that's the best part, is that it takes a second a day to take your capsules. You take 2 of these a day, it takes a second to do it, and then you get to reap all of those benefits. And that's the best part about it, and you look forward to it. And we hear that time and time again. My mom said that when my mom ran out once, is when she really noticed a difference in the circulation and vein, in the circulation and in her legs. She totally said, you know what, honey, I ran out, forgot I ran out. A couple weeks later, her legs were bugging her again. So I think for a lot of us, we find that it's just so worth it. It's a worthwhile investment tonight. And because it's the best value of the year, we do this once a year. But there's only a half hour left in this show. At midnight, this offer completely expires with, gosh, I mean, I don't know. I've lost count how many are sold now, Steve. I think it's, what, 40-some thousand people have already said yes to this. So if you would like to order yours, we have operators here. You can log on to hsn.com. It's so easy. As I said, you have your money-back guarantee. So if you're going to try it, this is the best day ever to try it, because it is unequivocally our best value that we offer on this great product.
And what I'd like to do is show, first of all, the ingredients in the chart, because if you don't want to get this, at least it's informative to know what the ingredients are, so you could try to do something, perhaps assemble a product on your own. The most important ingredient when you look at the chart is diosmin. I'm not sure how easy it is to find a reliable diosmin product in the US, but that's the key ingredient. Originally, we had 500 milligrams per dose. Now it's 600. So we increased that by 20%. We added the hesperidin and rutin, so we're following the clinical studies and the clinical formula used in Europe with all the clinical support. And we, over the years, have gradually added grapeseed extract, then pine bark extract, and recently we added butcher's broom extract, which is butcher's broom extract has perhaps just as much research as diosmin. Not quite as much, but just as compelling research, let's put it that way.
Interesting.
So these are the key ingredients. The formula itself was a brilliantly reviewed formula when I first made it. All we have done is made it better. All we have done is made it more affordable. Today is the lowest price it's ever been. Considering we introduced this formula almost 2 decades ago, the fact that it costs less today, that 2 capsules, well, actually 2 capsules today are the normal price of 1 capsule today, but 2 capsules today are a fraction of the cost of 1 capsule today, or 2 capsules. When you look at the levels you're getting today versus the original formula, do a direct comparison, you're getting greater potency, and it's less than half the price. So it's a bargain if you look at it over time, a little bit more than a dime a capsule. So to get these kinds of benefits that we're talking about in the reviews and the science, and to be able to do it so affordably, I think it's worth a try. And if you're not going to try my product, if these are things that these sorts of issues with your circulation or legs have been plaguing you, then it's worth doing some research online and trying to find some product that you could take advantage of and see the difference these natural ingredients can make.
Absolutely, but you won't find anything better. You just won't. These are the world's finest vitamins, right down to the ingredients that are used.
You won't find anything like it,
you
unfortunately.
Won't.
Not a product like this.
That's it. And just also the way they're manufactured. Everything is made in America. Everything is made with solar energy. Everything is packaged in recyclable material. I mean,
not just recyclable, but, and we sort of started the market for this, we use recycled plastic to make our bottles. Originally, all the white bottles weren't available with recycled material. So you had to create new resin, which isn't environmentally sound in my mind. So we use recycled plastic, and they're recyclable. All the energy we use to make our products, and we have 0 carbon footprint as a company. All the energy we use is solar powered. The entire factory is solar powered. We're expanding our factory. It too will be entirely solar powered. So we haven't had a carbon footprint for more than 20 years. I mean, how many companies can say that?
That's amazing.
I wish large companies would behave as my little company does. We also make sure every bottle that you get, we donate 3 bottles of prenatal vitamins to a needy mother somewhere in the world. Not somewhere in the world, 25% of those bottles right here in America, because there are some challenged, impoverished area in rural communities, Native American reservations, in urban centers where, unfortunately, mothers don't have access to good, sound, healthy nutrition.
You have donated over 30.2 million bottles have been donated to mothers in need, mothers who are expecting a baby, who need that added nutrition for the good health of their unborn child. And for every bottle you order from Andrew Lessman, 3 will be donated. And if that isn't a compelling reason to get on the Andrew Lessman train and try this product line and see what it's all about. Yes, they are the world's finest vitamins. Yes, they are made with the finest ingredients and the highest integrity. But on top of that, every time you buy a product from Andrew, you do something wonderful for yourself, and you're doing something wonderful for a mother who is expecting an unborn child somewhere in the world. That is just, I mean, it almost gives me goosebumps. It's such a wonderful and generous thing that you do. It makes us very proud of you, because talk about giving back. I mean, that's not something that most manufacturers do or even can do. So it's remarkable that you do that.
And originally we did 1-to-1, and then we did 2-to-1, and now we do 3-to-1. And so that's something that I just support personally, because it's a privilege for me to be able to stand up here and provide the information I do, but also all the science that I'm exposed to. I know the issues and problems that exist around the world in terms of dietary deficiencies, and there's no area that's a greater issue or problem than prenatal vitamins and prenatal deficiencies. So it's an opportunity where we get to make a difference, and I appreciate your support in enabling me to do so.
You know, my daughter-in-law, my son and daughter-in-law recently had a baby. I'm a grandmother. They had a baby a week ago.
Wow.
She took your prenatal vitamins the whole time.
Great.
She had a beautiful, healthy 9.2-ounce baby girl, little Lana Marie. I mean, what an incredible blessing it is. But I'll tell you, it makes you think, and it's such a miracle, and how grateful to have a healthy baby. And then the thought that not everybody is as privileged as we are to be able to give birth to a healthy baby. And it makes you, it's heartbreaking.
Most everyone is not as privileged as we are.
It's true.
When you think about I guess it's about 7 billion souls on this planet, we are, certainly not everything is perfect in our world here, but it's a lot more perfect than it is in other parts of the world. So to the extent when things are good for us, we get to share with others. I think that's something that's incumbent upon all of us. It's certainly something that my parents raised me to be conscious of, which is why I do what I do. When we talk about circulation and vein support for healthy legs, it's a privilege to be able to focus on that issue, and it's something that I think most of us, again, if I was not scouring the research 20 years ago and finding an ingredient from Europe that really no one was bringing over here, I think we'd again find ourselves out of luck. We'd think that there's nothing we could do about this, but there truly is something you can do when it comes to the enlargement of those veins and blood vessels in your legs, when it comes to the swelling of those tissues, the fact that your shoe size just keeps getting larger and larger. At the end of the day, your shoes are less and less comfortable, that your legs are something that you used to be proud of, but now you want to hide, that the proportions of your legs, the size of your legs have changed, that there is a way to roll back the clock, and it's as simply as improving the fundamental characteristics of how those veins and capillaries perform. They're challenged. It's a design that's fraught with challenge because of the way we now live. So as we're overweight, we're obese, we stand upright too much, or we sit too much, gravity is holding that fluid down there. Our heart is pumping more fluid down to get the fluid up that's already there that we urgently need to return. So all that happens as we pump more fluid down there, we challenge those tissues more, we basically inflate and enlarge and distend those tissues. That's the opportunity that this product has to make a difference for you.
Yeah, and that's why when you start reading the feedback, the reviews from people who are so grateful to have discovered this, because they're living a better quality of life because of it. And it's kind of amazing that a little supplement can do that, but a little supplement can do that. And your bottle is right here for you. We have it waiting for you, any size you'd like. You can do the Try Me size if you want to give it a try. We do stock this product, something that you can buy in the future, but it will not be this price again until next year. We do this every January. It's a January Today special. We all wait. That's why most of us get the big one, because I take 2 a day. Carlos takes 2 a day as well. And this is something that we stock up this time of year because we know that it's something that we're going to take every day, and I hope and plan to take it for the rest of my life, because when you see the kind of results that you get to experience with this, it really is it's exciting. It's exciting to find products that really work and that you feel better, and you know that you're healthier for it, and you know you're living a better quality of life for it, and it's a chance for everybody to get to experience that. I hope that the largest one is affordable for you. The flex pays help out. They're $26 a month, but you can do any of the sizes. We have the smallest is a 60, we have the 80, we have a...
The 60 is a Try Me. It's a 30-day supply. It'll prove to you that it works.
Yep.
But then I'm often asked this question, is there a money-back guarantee on all sizes? Of course.
Sure.
So you don't have to feel as though you're just to try it, because I know you're not going to return it, as we talked about earlier. This has amongst the lowest return rates of all my products, probably top 5 lowest return rate, and my products have the lowest return rates here at HSN. So I'm confident you'll keep it. So if you want to take an experiment, it's on us. You won't be returning it. Just get the large one, experience the greatest savings, whatever fits within your budget, and that large size will last a year. That large size, 750 capsules, will last 375 days at 2 capsules a day. Many people take 1, especially because we've made the product so higher potency and more comprehensive. But I really recommend 2. It really follows the science, and I'm all about the science when I make my products. So 2 is giving you the opportunity to fully embrace the science. But if it's really a budget matter, then perhaps 1 capsule is a way to go.
Yep, 46,000 people have already ordered our today's specials. There's 2 today's specials. We will give you a brief look at glucosamine chondroitin as well, but clearly circulation vein support being as popular a product as this is, and really the proof is in those reorders. I would say that little clicker, the majority of those are people restocking from their last year's supply or from a previous order, right?
I wouldn't say, on these products, I wouldn't say it's the majority. I'd say it's probably close to 90%.
Wow.
That
the
these,
vast majority.
No, these are products that are truly reorder products. And because of the way we schedule things here, I guess a lot of folks, their sales are to sell products that aren't selling. My product, when we do a today's special, it's not we're clearing out inventory. We take our most popular product and we make a special version of it that we can make economically because of the volume of material we're buying. If you look at all of those capsules that are represented by that counter, I think it's something in the neighborhood of 30 million capsules. Jeez. The efficiency that comes with that is the savings you get to experience once a year on circulation vein support. And then the product essentially goes away. They'll maybe have an 8-minute airing a half a dozen times over the rest of the year, and then we bring it back in January. So everyone knows that if you tune in January, that's when you get the greatest special. If you tune in, say, in the spring, in April or May for omega-3 or ultimate eye support, July is going to be healthy hair, skin, and nails. October, November, likely CoQ10. So I try to have something be a pattern so you could experience, so you could spend as the least money possible on your vitamins. So your budget could be as small as possible to get you as much as possible.
That's it. So that's it, and we wait. We all kind of have it down, and if you're new to this, come on in. This is a wonderful place to start, especially if you do sit a lot, stand a lot, if you notice that your legs are heavy at the end of the day, if your ankles are swollen at the end of the day, if your calves are swollen. This is if you can't get your shoes on, right? I mean, they always say when you're shoe shopping, buy the shoes that you're going to wear later in the day, go try them on later in the day, and if you're going to buy the kind of shoes you wear in the morning, go try shoes on in the morning, because our feet actually change sizes throughout the day. I mean, it's just a natural occurrence, and it's all gravity's fault, basically, right? But I mean, what else are we going to do? We don't have little pumps in our feet pumping blood back up, and the more taxed we are, the more we sit, the more we stand too much, the more we really need a product like this.
It's just a normal part of aging. That it's a normal part of the design of the human body. It's a normal part of aging. It's a normal part of how we live. Yep. That normal, natural swelling. If you're the healthiest person in the world who moves through your life at your ideal weight, the circumference of your ankles and calves is going to change. The size of your blood vessels will change. Their visibility will change. Unfortunately, the way we live, those changes are fairly dramatic and significant. The comfort isn't there any longer because we're experiencing all sorts of issues. So this is a product, if any of the things I'm talking about, that you can't wait to get home and take your shoes off, or you actually have to choose your shoes for specific issues, or your hosiery for specific issues relating to the comfort or relating to the blood vessels in your legs, then your lower extremities, your circulation in those extremities, it's already talking to you in some fashion. This is a natural response to that. Again, I know that here I'm standing on television. I make the product, so inherently I'm suspect. Inherently, I guess it's easy to conclude that I'm going to say whatever I need to say for you to buy this product. But I'm hoping that what I'm imparting is information that's an opportunity for you. That if you don't like the product, I insist you send it back. What I also would recommend is you read the reviews. And if you read the reviews, you'll wonder why I'm not being more passionate up here about trying the product. Because the reviews really speak volumes about what you can experience. And my watch just let me know I got my 15,000 today.
You've got to be kidding.
Because I was about 14.7 when I got here.
Of course you were.
I got my 15,000 steps.
Jeez, and you even took a nap.
A 20-minute nap,
Oh.
which I'm only now waking up from. I'm not a good napper. Muriel's the professional napper. I am.
Yep.
I go to sleep, and it takes 3 hours for me to wake up again.
I know.
In the morning, I wake up quickly and early.
You've been very perky out here.
Oh, it's good.
You have.
That's good.
You did
I'm
not
glad.
act tired one bit.
Oh, good.
Amazing.
No. Cool. Good. I'm glad.
Is that what it is? Oh, Stephen thinks it's something in your tea.
Something in my tea. No, I'm mostly drinking the mint and chamomile tea.
I love that. That's my favorite.
Yep. So mint and our green tea with mint. If you want the benefits of green tea, but you don't like green tea, get our green tea with mint. You'll think you're just having mint tea. I think that's a product that's rated something like 4.9 stars.
It's the best.
It's, again, I think it's because people expect to not like it because it has green tea in it, but it tastes like our wonderful mint tea that we get from the Pacific Northwest. Everything organic. We have a whole range of organic teas that each tea bag will make a quart of tea, so it's really affordable.
Yep, go check it out on hsn.com.
I digress.
It's the best, it is. All right, well, we're excited that you're ordering our Today Special. This is one of 2 Today Specials.
This is the last 2 minutes.
That's it, and we're very limited now. We still have, Andrew does his best to be sure we try to keep this in stock until midnight. I know a lot of these, I've lost track of how many are left in the large size. I'm sure this would have been sold out a long time ago.
We have a couple thousand in the large size left, and then we have a few hundred in each of the smaller sizes, but the large size represents about 2/3 of all orders. So the large size is by far the most popular, and again, that large size, it's intended to last until next year. It's intended to last until our Today Special next year. I wasn't sure if we were going to do it in the middle or the end of January. That's why it's not 720 or 730, it's 750, just in case we go 2 weeks later. So if you take 2 capsules a day, it'll last until the end of January.
And then one more thing I wanted to mention.
It's a crazy method to my madness.
The second Today Special is glucosamine chondroitin. If you order the large size in the circulation vein support and the large size in the glucosamine chondroitin, we will take another $10 off.
Or if you order 2 of these, or 2 of these, once you buy more than 1 of any of the large sizes, you get another $10 off.
Right.
So, and we do that because it's more efficient shipping. We do that also because it's just more efficient, period, in terms of the environment. So we like to encourage that.
So there we go. So take advantage of that. A lot of us, because again, at our house, we take both these products. So a lot of us are doing that. We're getting the 2 big ones. You make an investment, but it's worth it. You know, it's worth it when you feel better. It's worth it when you have a better quality of life. Right?
A lot of us don't think twice about, and a lot of times I know a lot of people buy my products for someone else, and then they try it themselves after they see how well it works for someone else. Or a lot of times it's easy to be generous or to think about the well-being of someone else. I think without sounding, I hope this doesn't sound sexist, but I think in our, no, but it's just that I think in our society, it's oftentimes the role of men, we could be selfish. And the role of women are mothers, they tend to be more unselfish and more caring. And that might be a bad generalization, or I don't know, a good generalization. So I think it's a lot easier for someone to think, you know, I need to get this for my husband, or I need to get this for my son, and might not think about themselves and think, gosh, you know, they probably need it more than the other person. They're the one who's running around and working and also maintaining a house and things like that. So forgive me if that seems like a bad generalization, but I think for just all of us in general, a lot of times when it comes to our own well-being, it's a lot easier to think about someone we love than about ourselves, especially when it comes to our health. And this is a product that just delivers in terms of quality of life. As I said before, certainly the benefits are reducing the size of those visible blood vessels and reducing the swelling and reducing discomfort. But the benefit of that benefit is just our quality of life.
Absolutely.
And that's priceless.
And you know what, and taking care of yourself isn't selfish at all. Taking good care of yourself means you're going to be here hopefully longer to take care of those that we love.
The greatest gift we give to the people we love would be thrilled if we take better care of ourselves.
That's right.
And so it's something, like anything, it's all in balance. But it's something I think that if you give yourself an opportunity to feel better, then I think everyone around you benefits as well.
That's exactly right. Okay, are we going to talk about the glucosamine real quick?
Let's go do glucosamine before we've only got
I know, we only have about 10 minutes left. So
Yep.
let's scoot over. We want to get to the final info on our second today's special, the glucosamine chondroitin, which is not something we do every year. So I don't know if you'll do this again next year as the today's special. It has been hugely popular, so hopefully we'll get to do that. But the key is that it's been since 2015. So it's 3 years since we've had a value like this on the glucosamine chondroitin. I'm going to show you what the choices are, because there are 4 different sizes available for you. You can start with your 120, a 240, a 480, or a 720 cap size. Here is where the pricing would be, keeping in mind, of course, that we don't normally stock this size. The largest size we ever offer in glucosamine chondroitin is a 480, and that normally costs $204.60. So that's why everybody's excited today, because for $129.90, you can see what you would be spending for 480 capsules. I mean, if you look at it this way, 240 capsules is usually $119.80. If you bought the other today's special, if you bought the circulation and vein support, you're getting this for that price. You're getting this for that price because we're going to take another $10 off here. So it's just a huge value and a perfect day to be shopping for a product that, again, go read the reviews. People love this product the way they love their circulation vein support, because you really do feel a difference when you take it.
And what's interesting, these 2 products, whether it's circulation vein support and glucosamine chondroitin, we haven't spent much time on glucosamine and chondroitin simply because it doesn't require a lot of education. We know what glucosamine and chondroitin's role is. We know it's a structural role in our joints. The important education about glucosamine and chondroitin is that the form and the balance are critical, that most of the products on the market deliver a form of glucosamine that doesn't work, that the science has said isn't the form that you should be taking. So that's important to learn. Circulation and vein support, on the other hand, that's an entire class of products with ingredients that most of us in America have never encountered. Despite the fact that I've been making that product for almost 20 years, it's really not ingredients that if you went to a supermarket, where most of the vitamins in America are purchased at supermarkets or discount stores, I don't think you'll find a single product with diosmin in them. And maybe you might find a product with a little bit of butcher's broom or something like that, or some grapeseed, but you won't find the key ingredient in that product. So whereas glucosamine and chondroitin has become a commodity everywhere, but unfortunately the products are made like commodities, not made well, circulation and vein support is just not available at all. In terms of maybe going online, you could do a search for diosmin and find it. The reliability of it, I'm not certain. But again, they're different products from that standpoint. That's why we spent less time on glucosamine chondroitin, because the benefits of it, the essential nature it plays and role it plays in terms of our joint structure and the function of our healthy joints, that we all understand. The important thing to understand is that the form that's used in typical products in the market, not delivering the benefits you seek.
There we go. And the best part about this today is that you are getting a product that's going to provide the proper glucosamine, the proper ingredients, so you will see results. So many people have bought other glucosamine products and have not seen the results that you will achieve and you will receive from Andrew Lessman's products. So it's always what Andrew says: when you supply your body with the raw materials it needs, it goes to work to help, in this instance, to help to support healthy joints. And over time, let's all face it, our joints take a lot of wear and tear. They just do. And it's kind of nice to give our joints a little TLC and to give it this wonderful raw material that it needs to really help to build up the health of our joints.
And well, we rely on them, whether it's our hands, our wrists, our elbow, our shoulders, our hips, our back. These joints, if you had a door in your house, you wouldn't expect the hinges to last 60, 70, 80, 90 years. We expect all our joints to function well throughout the course of our lifetime. We also expect there to be some reduction in capacity. We also expect our flexibility, the range of motion, things like that to diminish with time. So what this product is all about is giving our body the tools necessary to maintain those tissues as well as possible. The research in glucosamine and chondroitin has been out there for a long time. I first started making this product in 1979. It was among the first products I made when I started making vitamin supplements, which the reason I was making it was at that time I was focused on making supplements for me. I was an athlete. I was beating up my joints, as most young athletes do. So glucosamine and chondroitin were well established as ingredients that make up the structure of our joints. So as long as I was being unkind to my joints, I might as well give them what they need to make up for that treatment. So, and what I've often said, the same things that elite athletes do for optimum performance in terms of nutritional supplements end up being relevant to all of us for optimum aging. Athletes, it's optimum performance, optimum recovery. For us, it's optimum repair and graceful aging. And glucosamine chondroitin is a perfect example of that kind of ingredient. It's structural. As we get older, the availability of the raw materials that our body needs to maintain its vital tissues is reduced, and also our ability to use those raw materials. So you really want to present them in abundance, in an ideal form, and the research and science says the best way to make this product is exactly how we're making it today.
And to use the proper type of glucosamine. I thought it was amazing when you said that the majority of the glucosamine products in the market are not using glucosamine sulfate, which is what we want to be taking to get the proper results. And I think that's pretty amazing. It's not just a few people out there that are using the lesser quality, cheaper ingredient.
I would say if I went to a local supermarket or a local big discount store and we looked at all the glucosamine products on the shelves, that I would say the majority of those products use glucosamine HCl, and that the only way you would know is by reading the fine print on the back, because the front of the label will simply say glucosamine. You know, our label, we say glucosamine, and we also say only sulfate form. So the majority of products on the market are just they're just riding the wave of glucosamine, and to them, people's ignorance is their bliss. To we as consumers, our ignorance is not bliss, because we're investing our money in a form of glucosamine that isn't delivering the benefits that we seek.
Yeah, well, I think what a lot of people don't realize that, like when you see vitamins on the shelf at a health food store or the grocery store, there's one factory, there's actually a factory that makes vitamins here in the Florida.
There's several contract manufacturers.
Exactly, and they just slap different labels on these bottles. It's not like, right? It's not like one person who's passionate about, you know, research and science and developing the world's finest products. It's just some factory that just changes out the labels. It's almost like the same thing, and they just change the labels on the bottle for the different brands.
When you look at all those leading multivitamins or a typical glucosamine chondroitin product that you'll see in a supermarket or discount store, things like that, I would say that the majority of supplements that are bought at retail in America are contract manufactured, meaning where we make all of these products for you. I would say the majority of products that are bought in stores, that the company whose brand is on that label, they're actually not a manufacturer.
Exactly.
And if it isn't the majority, it's close to the majority. But it would be surprising that contract manufacturers represent such an enormous amount. And the whole goal when you contract manufacture something is you kind of put a bid out there and you have someone hopefully produce that product for you for as little as possible, so you can make as much as possible. When we make a product, our entire goal is this product is our baby. This is a product that we are responsible for, and your feedback, we read your reviews, so we make that product follow the science, make it as well as possible, because it's your experience that ends up becoming the experience that gets shared with everyone else that goes to hsn.com.
Yep. By the way, with everybody ordering this, there's only about 1,000 of these left. I'm assuming that maybe they're going to be able to add a couple more so everybody gets theirs. But this is getting very, very limited at this point. If you want the big bottle, the 720, I mean, that's a lot of glucosamine chondroitin in that nice big supply. If you want the big bottle, you probably want to be on board here because this is your last final chance to get it. Now, for the whole rest of the year, we do not stock that size. And if you did order the circulation and vein support, you get another $10 off that large size.
And just really quickly, the capsule and the capsule of our glucosamine chondroitin, it's a small capsule, but I want to show, because most glucosamine comes in big rock hard tablets. Ours is dust. It goes in your system. It has to go into solution. Whatever form it comes in has to go into solution to be dissolved, be absorbed. But beyond benefiting you, a rock hard tablet is going to sit in the lining of your stomach and irritate you. So we make a product that's all about the benefits and absolutely no issues or problems for you at all.
That's it. I know we're almost going to be wrapping this up. This flew by again.
Oh, yes.
Andrew is going to be here tonight, or tomorrow night,
Tomorrow night, Monday
on
night.
the Monday night show with Adam. It's kind of a fun show. People can call in, ask questions.
Call in, ask questions. Also, you should provide your questions now, because what the show certainly will have products available and things like that, but what we're really trying to do is make it all about your questions and the information that you have that will help you enjoy our products better or other things better. So
great.
That's the goal.
Excellent. I'm just noticing, looking at us standing together, we look
Yes.
like we're going to prom.
We are. We're going to prom. We are. I like your necklace.
Thank you.
Yes.
This is the Today Special coming up on January 30th.
Oh,
so
very
stay
nice.
tuned.
It matches my shirt.
It really does. All right. Well, we are
Yes.
signing off. Thank you so much. So much fun, Andrew.
Oh,
We'll be watching
thanks,
the Monday
everyone.